Hi guys, welcome to Wax Empties. Here we are every month coming at you. First things first. Where did I put the other thing? Oh, first things first. I'm trying not to expose my little Swiffer. Okay, first things first. I have Ozone. I wouldn't repurchase Ozone. I got it in a Trig Tart. I want to say is the name of it. It's a little earthy for me. Not earthy, like outsidey as far as grassy. And the Ozone I'm looking for, I've smelled before and this isn't it. So I wouldn't buy this again as a single note bar, I'm gonna call that. But I would buy it in blends, if that makes any sense. The next thing I had was a 2-pack fluted tarts in Easter Cookie Therapy, and this was really good. I would buy it in small quantity again. I don't think it was good enough to have like a loaf of, but I did really like it, and I was surprised by it because it had like peeps in it, and I want to say sugared violet or some sort of floral note, and I was like, there's no way this stuff is gonna work together. What is on my face? This is VHS tapes, and this was a whole lot of no. It is like a buttery pretzel, and I couldn't smell any of the other notes. The notes are not listed on here, but I couldn't smell them. And I'm pretty sure the notes weren't buttery pretzel because I don't think I would have bought that. I really didn't like this, guys. And that was L3 again. The next thing I have is Earth Goddess Treasure Box. You Will Be Full Again, and this was supposed to be lavender marshmallow mix. It did smell like that, but it had like a ton of marshmallow, I remember, in the notes. The notes are also not listed on here, so I can't tell you what it's supposed to be if it hit that mark. All I can tell you is if I did or did not like what I smelled. Does that make sense? Because it could get extra bonus points if I knew the notes and therefore could say that it hit that mark, you know? But this, I remember being lavender and like a lot of marshmallow. And I liked it, but I didn't love it. Although I did like the lavender in this, it wasn't the worst lavender. And I genuinely just love the packaging, always. The next thing I have is L3 Waxy Wonders, and this is Dole Whip. No, I was so shocked by this. I did not like the smell of this. And I told you guys upon hauling it that it was the pineapple. It's like 100% the pineapple note that everyone uses in wax. It's not as juicy as I expect pineapple notes to be, and I haven't found the pineapple I'm thinking of. It's funny that you can like think of a sound or think of a smell or think of what's another thing? You can think of a color, but you have never seen it, or does that make sense? It's one of those things. Like, I've never smelled this pineapple that I'm thinking of in wax, but I'm pretty sure it exists because it exists as a smell. The next thing I have is The Pharmacist's Daughter, Big Hair, Big Dreams. This one was, I think, a bar with some swirls in it. I don't know what she calls that. But the notes were pink sugar, driftwood, and saltwater princess. The driftwood, I didn't like it. But I know I don't like driftwood, so that was setting myself up. This is L3 Waxy Wonder and Coffee Bean Sea Salt Caramel. I use this in the mornings, and it was delicious, and I would love to have a loaf in this. I don't think it's been offered since as a loaf. Oh my gosh, this is how I want my coffee to taste in the morning. That's pretty much how I measure my coffee wax. So good, so good. Oh, actually, I need to take this and put this over here so I can keep it in my favorites notebook. If you haven't been watching me for a long time and you're a wax user, do we want to call ourselves that? If you haven't been watching me for a minute, I do keep a notebook of just these stickers, just so that I can remember to repurchase from who, you know, because otherwise it's a lot of memory. A lot of my memory being used, and I need that for other stuff. So this is The Pharmacist's Daughters, Don't Stop Believing. It's grapefruit, mango, ozone, musk, and salt air. I love her plastic bags. I feel like only us, we get this, right? Us wax users, we get this. I love her plastic bags. I feel like they're superior. Now the smell of this would have been amazing, minus that musk. I feel like the musk is driftwoody. And I don't like the driftwood, but other than that, the grapefruit note is so good. Maybe it is actually the salt air, because it doesn't say salty air, it says salt air. But yeah. The next thing I have is Rose Girl Sunset in July, and this was just Skittles, Starburst. I mean, I don't know the notes, but it smelled like Skittles and Starburst, all that good stuff. It just smells like summer candy medley, if you will. But it was a good amount of wax. I was kind of shocked at like the amount of wax in here, so I was pretty impressed by that, because I think I got that in a ready to ship. This is Satsuma, and I actually really like this. Honestly, guys, when I ordered this, I didn't even know what a Satsuma was. I ordered it because I heard Lori Brown say the word a lot. She's another waxy YouTuber. She's another waxy YouTuber on YouTube. Did I need to say that twice? I don't know. But she always talks about Satsuma, and I was like, I don't even know what that is. But I would like to smell it. And so I went and got a trig tart, I'm gonna call it. I think that's what she calls it in this scent. And it's actually a really delicious orange. So I can see it in blends. I could. It has that earthiness of a real orange though, not like an orange scent or like a, what's that? Tang. It's not like Tang. Is that 290s to say? Okay, aged myself. This is delicious is the point. I'm not gonna put this in the repurchase section, but I would be interested and open to see what other L3 Satsuma mixes that she does have, if that makes sense. The next thing I have is Cabbage Patch Craze, and this is the Pharmacist's Daughter, and my husband did not like this, and I thought it was really good. Like, I was a little confused by that. We usually agree on things. But yeah, I don't know what that was. This was just Vanilla Bean Noel and Orange Blossom. And I was like, it's such a simple mix. How could he not like this? But this was from the 90s, or sorry, the 80s collection. This is Sensational Wonderland, and this is a repurchase worthy scent. It is like such a floral body care, but for some reason I love it. I promise this exists in Bath & Body Works. Like, I promise. Is this not pink tie-dye maybe? Like, this might be pink tie-dye. Now that I read the notes, apples and peonies. You guys, I'm a huge peonies fan, so anytime I see peonies at Bath & Body Works, I buy peonies at Bath & Body Works. So I'm gonna have to look at what else has berries in it. But yes, Wonderland by Sensationals, perfect. I'm gonna put that in my other pile. So this is board. Okay, it's like once you mess up once, it's just like, okay, so this is Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds. Oh, sorry, Boardwalk Mallow Clouds. I'm the only one who says Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds. They're giving me an out to say the shorter thing, and I'm still taking the long road. So this is L3 Waxy Wonder. Oh, it is a trig tart. It does say that. So this was a trig tart. You guys know I've recently fell in love with this scent. I am new to the wax world, relatively new to the wax world. And I don't think I've ever had Boardwalk Mallow Clouds before I had this. And since then, I have purchased so much Boardwalk Mallow Clouds. Somebody save me from myself. The next thing I have is Super Tarts Mallow Dramatic, and that was Mac Apple, Spun Sugar, and Mallow Fluff. Nothing really like amazing, and it wasn't bad. It was just nothing amazing. So, you know, it's okay. This is Super Tart Feed the Birds. This was a huge no. I smelled no mint, but the blueberry muffin was so strong. If you're a blueberry muffin fan, this is new. This is Ollie's. Oh, I always do that. This is Ambiessence Cake Macaron, and I've hauled several of these at like week after week until I got as much as I humanly could, and now they're gone. This has a pastiness to it. I think that's what I was trying to describe in the last video. That has a pastiness that some sweets have that I really like in flavor, but I also like in smell. It's so good. And it's yellowing. You guys can kind of see it's yellowing a little bit. And so that makes me so sad, because that means I need to use the rest of my bars, even though you can't make me, so there. Okay, the next thing I have is the Pharmacist's Daughter Totally Rad, and this is Fresh Air Ocean Breeze Mint, comma, dates, and lemon peel. I think this is the one that I did like this. I can't remember what shape this was. That's weird. I don't like when I can't remember the shapes. But yeah, this is really good. I wouldn't repurchase it good, but definitely a good one-off, one-and-done situation. This is pistachio. Oh, this was my custom. Ew. You saw the face I made when I realized it was my stuff. I didn't love my custom. I don't think that for me. I'm gonna try again, and I have yet to, but highly discouraged by the fact that I didn't like anything I made. So this is pistachio macaroon, sugar cookie royale, pistachio macaroon again, and milkshake. And that's just Closet Full of Wax. It was good. It lacked depth because I used pistachio macaroon twice. Like, I don't know, you guys. I don't know what I'm gonna do with me. This is Purple Rain, and that was by the Pharmacist's Daughter. I do like that her stickers kind of set her apart because I was able to look at that and be like, Pharmacist's Daughter. This is really good, and honestly, it's like such a like cologne scent, and my husband loves Prince, so if this ever came out in body care, you guys, let me know. Let me know, Pharmacist's Daughter ladies. So the next thing I have is Super Tarts, and this is Dream Girl. This is sugar crystals, mandarin oranges, spun sugar, and champagne. I wanted so badly for the champagne to shine a little brighter, and so because of that, I didn't love this. It was nothing special to me. 100% a one and done. I'm kind of relieved by some of the one and dones from Super Tart because it's a little hard to. She's one of the vendors that like it's kind of hard to get her stuff ready to ship, and you guys know I fluctuate between ready to ship and pre-order being preferred. I think it depends on, I don't know, I guess it depends on a couple factors, but my preference from pre-order to ready to ship, it fluctuates so quickly. But I know that, like, I don't know, I just don't, I prefer that somebody have good both ready to ship. And by good, that's completely subjective. Good means nobody snatching it out of my hand. But, you know, I prefer that somebody have both. But, you know, anyways, that's for a chopping chat. This is Better Homes and Gardens Apple Crisp Tea. And I love this one. I still have some, and it's not yellowing yet. So I think I'm going to push the envelope and not melt the one that I had for the July melting basket. The next thing I have is Melon, Fig, and Apricot. Just checking my time. That's what I looked up for. This was funky. And I was so shocked. This is so funky, and I don't know why. It is Closet Full of Wax, though. And then, oh, Destination Wax. So I actually just hauled these. Well, actually, I hauled them, and then I posted it late. So this is Destination Wax, Pistachio, and Rosewater Cake. And I told you guys, I thought it was going to smell like pink petal tea cake, because it has cake with buttercream, rose water, and pistachio. It says it's a non-bakery scent. And I agree with that, but it's just not, it's not good. It's just not. No. The next thing I have is Destination Wax, Pistachio, and Magnolia. I couldn't smell the pistachio in this. I don't understand. It was a very beautiful Magnolia. And I would consider buying Magnolia. Oh, I was reading the description, but I would consider buying Magnolia mixes or just that scent note from Destination Wax. I have Rose Girls, Pineapple, and Pink Sugar. Again, this pineapple note, this is across the board for me. I can't find anybody's that I like. So that's not saying a lot, considering I'm a little picky about fruit scents from all vendors. They have to be juicy, right? They have to be juicy. So yeah, I wouldn't repurchase that. This is Atomic Cat by Closet Full of Wax. And this is turning into a fan favorite. And I see why. At first I was like, all these notes are like nothing that I want. But oh my gosh, that peach nectar. And you guys know I do not like peach. This peach nectar is so true to a real peach. I love it. Love it. It's fresh squeezed oranges, peach nectar, and pineapple. I would like to get a bar of this. Now, would I get a loaf? No, that might be pushing it. But I would love to get a bar. So this is Minions, and this is banana. What in the world happened to this thing? It's like lotion on it. So this is Minions. It's banana cream, sugar cookies, banana nut bread pudding. And it had a very cute little yellow and blue bar. I'm not gonna show you the bottom because it has some weird something on it. It looks like lotion, but I don't know why. I separate these, so there should be lotion in here. But I wouldn't repurchase this. Her banana scents have not, that's Closet Full of Wax. Her banana scents, not my favorite. The next thing I have is L3 Waxy Wonders and Beach Sage Mint. There's actually more notes to this, and this was the only scoopables that I finished because halfway through the month, I lost my scoopables spoon. I couldn't find it anywhere. I didn't feel like using a real spoon, so lost my scoopable spoon, and I was left with just having finished this. This had chlorine in it, and I can't say that I would be repurchasing items with chlorine. It was supposed to be chlorine, beach sage mint, and Aloha Kiwi Passion Fruit. I do like Aloha Kiwi Passion Fruit. I was trying chlorine, and I just think it took over. It took over everything. I have, Sparkles Wax Melts and Blue Sugar Peppermint Buttercream. And this came ready to, it has the cure date at the bottom, and it came ready to go. So I went ahead and melted it, and it smelled like toothpaste, so wasn't my favorite. I like toothpaste smells, but I am not gonna get them in a loaf. Like, I don't think I would even repurchase them. It's nice to have every once in a while. Sometimes it's refreshing to have a scent that maybe you don't love. It makes the loves so much lovier, if that makes sense. But this is White Elephant Exchange, and this is L3 Waxy Wonders. I thought I didn't like this, but then I did think I liked this, so I am gonna purchase another small amount of this. This was the 2 fluted tarts that I split into 4 uses. I think I'm gonna try this again and see. There's something on the bottom of this. I just touched it. So I'm gonna try this again and see in a small quantity, do I like this? Like, seriously. The next thing I have is MTV, and this was Margarita White Cake Buttercream and Frosting. This was in a cupcake. I don't know if you guys remember, but I hauled it when it was a cupcake, and it just have the pour date on it. So this was also good to go. Yeah, there has to be some sort of lotion in here. But yeah, I really like this. I still have yet to smell Margarita Cupcake, but I assume this is what it smells like. I have Mother of Dragons by Super Tarts, and that was the sample. You guys, I really, really like this. This is gonna go in this pile. I don't know what it's supposed to smell like, but I assume blood orange maybe is involved in this. So I would definitely repurchase this. Or I didn't purchase that. I would definitely purchase that. This is Brazilian Beach Bum by Earth Goddess Treasure Box. And at first I didn't like it, but then I kind of did. Long story short, right? Yeah, actually it's really good. And I can't remember the exact notes in here. The packaging is really nice, but the notes are not listed. Would I repurchase this? I might. I'm gonna put this over here. This is Watermelon Spin Cycle. This is just a no. I don't love watermelon. I did like the Spin Cycle though. This is Super Tart, and it's Dracula, and I could have sworn I was gonna like this because it's blood orange, spearmint, and sweet amber. I didn't like it. It was a weird combination. They just didn't go together to me. So this is All Mallows Eve by Closet Full of Wax. Didn't smell burnt enough, but it's a really good marshmallow. This is Destination Wax Iced Lemon Biscotti, and this is Rich Lemon Biscotti with a creamy lemon glaze. Smelled like Fruit Loops. I was over it. I didn't even get a chance to repurchase because I had a whole house situation happen, like with my physical house during their I don't know if it was a pre-order or during their open shop. I kind of wish I did because I needed the other lemon, but I'll get it next time. Oops, this stuff is like flying. The next thing I have is Destination Wax Pistachio Pudding Cake. And I told you guys this smelled too chocolatey, but it actually ended up smelling really, 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 really good. So I really need to reevaluate that. I don't think I'll be purchasing it again. I do have another vendor's pistachio pudding cake. So if I do decide that I like pistachio pudding cake, then I would reconsider buying this, but I need to go through that vendor's as well. And if I just don't like the scent, then it's possible that, it's very possible that I won't be buying it. This is Destination Wax Lavender and Sage. You guys, this was so lavendery. It was so lavendery. I don't like lavender. And this was Sparkle Wax Melt, Egyptian Musk, and Blue Sugar. I'm starting to think I'm not a blue sugar person. This is what made me think that. Blue sugar might be too sweet for me. Oops. Yeah, it just might be a little too sweet. Like, just a pinch, which is funny because I love pink sugar. Now I have to try all the sugars, though. And then last but not least, like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this because I come to you every month with the Wax Empties. This one's a little longer than usual. But I have 3 last but not least. So last but not least, Ferrero Rocher Vanilla Buttercream. Spot on. Now, I do not like chocolate, but if you like chocolate and if you like Ferrero Rocher, or for some reason know a wax person who loves Ferrero Rocher, oh my gosh, like I was impressed by how much it smelled like them. I actually like Ferrero Rochers, but did not love that. This is Earth Goddess Treasure Box, and it is, I don't like chocolate and wax, let me specify. I just thought about that. But this is Earth Goddess Treasure Box Aloha, and I know it had Aloha Cuban passion fruit in it, and that's what made me purchase it. I'm not editing that out. It's real life. This wax life, look, don't get hurt in these wax streets. That's the most danger you can get in. But this is really juicy and really good. I don't know. Sometimes with Earth Goddess Treasure Box, some of her stuff, I'm like on the fence about reordering. But I'm gonna put this over here in my reorder pile. And this is Ebony Violet, Orange Blossom Egg Magnolia. And it was so good. I don't know why I got maybe it's the violets, but African violets. It smells like laundry though. It smells like a laundry, juicy laundry mix, and I loved it. The thing about Ebony Violet is I'm very new to her as a purchaser, so I don't know how exactly to get scents, again, that I do like so far, outside of a ready to ship after a pre-order. If those words didn't make sense to you, you're probably new to the wax community, and we need to talk. But other than that, I would buy this again given the chance. All right, guys, that is literally it all for the wax stuff. I'm moving into Bath & Body Works stuff that won't be posted today, though, so keep an eye out and have a good day.